I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it. Biggie. Biggie.
We back. Hello.
You feel me? Episode 2.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir. Is it rolling?
Bro, it's rolling.
It's rolling.
We on.
It's rolling. Episode 2.
Episode 2, we back. We back,
yes,
baby.
Yes, sir. So, listen.
I love it.
Today, me and Ron, the ruler, going to be talking about our why. Sure. You know, we're going to get a little deeper than episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Episode 1, we were talking about, a little intro. But now we're going to get deeper into who we are and what we stand on.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ron the Ruler, what I'm going to ask you is, what's your why? Why are you here? Why you want to do a podcast? Why do you think people want to hear what you're saying? What do you think? What started you here? It was like, yeah, let me start talking my talk.
Word. So, for me, I think it's going to go back. It's going to go back into when I graduated from Temple University.
Mm-hmm.
When I graduated Temple University, fresh new grad coming out, I was in a dark spot.
Right.
Like, I'm sure you remember.
Mm-hmm.
I had the internship.
Mm-hmm. Unpaid,
bro.
Unpaid.
I'm going from Philly to Coatesville.
Right.
Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? 6 days out the week, no pay, and I'm doing school on top of that. Miserable, depressed, sad as hell. Don't got no bread in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucked up. I was also going through a breakup, so I had that in me. That adding to the depression.
Right.
It's just like, damn, it was just a lot at one time. And then, I'm on social media, I'm seeing all my peers, because I surround myself with good people.
Right.
I see you excelling.
Right.
LB's excelling, close friends excelling, and I'm like, damn, like, I feel like I'm stuck. No, this is post-Temple, like post-grad.
Right.
I
okay.
had to do the little summer internship. So I did that, and it was just like, those trials and tribulations, it kind of set me on a different path. So, I was dealing with a lot going on. I had to go to the hospital. I was hospitalized for depression, anxiety. Had to talk with my mom. My mom like, look, it runs in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never told you this because I didn't really think you had it, but it run in the family. She said it's not your fault. So when she told me that, I'm like, it's not my fault, but she like, it's still your responsibility to make sure that it don't happen again, so you don't get hospitalized.
Right.
She like, you gotta find your happiness. You gotta find your peace. And when she told me that, it was like, I had to go back to the drawing board. Damn, what really makes me happy? And I had to really sit down, like, what are the things that throughout my life, it just made me happy? So sports, football, acting, lacrosse, and then, but like, ultimately, like, all those things, it was kind of like, I can't really do anything with that. I can't really pursue football right now. Like, I can't pursue the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was over for me.
Right.
I can't really pursue lacrosse. I knew that was over for me. I could pursue acting, but I live in Philly. I'm going to have to relocate to LA, Atlanta, New York. It just didn't really make sense for the position that I was in.
Right.
So I had to really think, like, damn, what really makes me happy? And that answer that I came up with was people.
Mm.
My interactions with people throughout me going to Wisconsin, me playing football, me playing lacrosse, me at Temple, me joining a brotherhood, and meeting all these different people and interacting with them, that just made me like, I just felt like I was natural. So I'm like,
fill the void real quick.
Fill the void. So what other way I can interact with people on a mass scale outside of social media and like podcasts? Boom. But the podcast was something that we always talked about.
Right.
We've always talked about a podcast, and we just was never able to get it rolling.
Right.
So, when those things started to align, good brother Steph, start working at Ford. She like, yo, I got a studio. We like, what? It just started lining for me, and I guess my why, if I had to boil it down to one word, would be the happiness. To pursue the happiness. That's how I would feel.
Right.
What about you? Why are you doing this?
So first and foremost, when me and you talked about doing the podcast from Jump Street, when Steph invited me to the studio, shout out to Umi Beats and Ford Studios, where I was like, you know what? Me and Ron knowing each other from birth, damn near growing up. We were like, yo, like our bond is so pure, and we correct each other when we're wrong. I'm like, yo, we might as well talk about things that each other are going through. You know what I'm saying? Our generation, we don't talk about the trials and tribulations that we're going through because we all think all our problems are separate. Like what I go through, me in general, speaking from experience, I always think my problems are so special.
Yeah.
And that's far from the truth. Like everybody in this room is probably going through the same struggle their own way. But if you go to the core, it's the same thing, right? So going backwards a little bit, the point me and you wanted to make the podcast is to make an open floor for people of different backgrounds, people of different races, sexualities, genders, you name it,
ages, all
to
that.
talk about our problems together, and we can show each other like, yo, this is not.
Because
you're not alone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not alone.
You ain't going through this.
You ain't going through this alone.
And somebody probably
if we just talk about it and make a common ground and just talk about our things and get through it, we could probably be much happier. Because we all probably going through it. We're in our mid-20s, bro. People coming into their 20s, people leaving their 20s, are probably going through the same struggles, financially, emotionally, trying to figure their way out. You know what I mean? Social media has a way of like making us seem like we ain't doing enough.
I was just about to say that.
Social media highlights the success of everybody. It doesn't show the fall downs and the fall. You know what I mean? The come throughs.
Not if they don't want you to see it.
Right.
Like so for me, bro. Like I don't really post all my L's, right. But I'll post the L's here and there.
But the majority don't, bro. Because most of us follow celebrities, athletes, all that, and we see millions of dollars. We see all these people flexing. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, they depressed, they sad. We don't see that though. We see that looks bad on us. Regular people is like, damn, bro, I ain't doing enough. When you doing just enough. God put you in a place where you're doing just enough. But if you're asking me personally, I struggle with opening up and venting my problems. And I always put my problems on myself like, damn, bro, I could have did more. Or damn, bro, like what's going on? Like what's going with you? Why you not doing enough? Why this and that? And you get in your own head. And I get my own head, and I get in my own way. It get dark. So what I want to do is, it affected me with my relationships. It affected me with my relationship with my friends, family, girlfriend, you name it. So I'm like, damn, bro, what is my outlet? Because I really don't want to see a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to talk to a stranger about my problems. Why not? Because one, it's a stranger. I did try it when I was in high school because I was going through my situation with my father. My father dealt with drugs. Ever since I was born, my father left me when I was 2 weeks old. Yeah, he had his own demons. He had his own demons. Right. And I wasn't, I was the man in the house when I came of age. Came of age was like 15s. But so I always buried my problems. I never talked to y'all about it. I talked to y'all two about it when I was 18? That's when I finally opened up about it. But, that still affected me because I didn't talk to nobody. So my mother found somebody for me to talk to, and it didn't really do nothing to me because that's a stranger. And I just looked at it as, all right, you're scripted, you're getting paid. You know what I mean? You don't really care, so I just shut down. So, bro, I think that's a misconception that a lot of us have, though. It is a huge misconception. I feel like because they're there to help. Bro, I work in mental health, so when people be like, therapists, I don't really know them, but that them not knowing you, that outsider point of view, that could change a whole different perspective. Absolutely. And that's what it boiled down to. Once you change your perspective, your whole outlook, your whole actions, your why, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, it becomes different. It becomes more gratifying, more motivating. Absolutely. At least for me. I had a why for everything I did. I had a why for why I ran track. I ran track because I know I needed a scholarship. I know I needed my school paid for, and that was the only way. I had a why for going to college because there was no other way I saw going to get to my destination, which was law enforcement, high security law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I have a why for this because I want to be a better man. I want to be able to open up to my next relationship. I want to be able to show my emotions thoroughly. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be, transparent with how I feel. I don't want to just shut down with it. I have a real problem with shutting down when shit affects me. If something bad happens in my life, bro, I'm like, damn, all right, I need to go in my room. You start isolating. I isolate. That's my problem. That's a sign of depression. That's what I was going through. Exactly. I isolate so bad, and then even during COVID, bro, I'm finding myself at the end of a bottle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not abusing. You are not alone. Right. And I'm not abusing the bottle, bro. But now I'm on hookah, OD. I'm over there buying a pack of hookah every week. When the hell did I start smoking hookah? You know what I'm saying? When did I start drinking tequila mixes every week? Bro, you're not alone in that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not alone. But in my head, I thought I was alone before I did this podcast. That's why I want to open up this podcast. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of me talking about my shit because now I'm starting to realize, damn, bro, you're not alone, bro. We all going through the same shit, especially COVID. I'm sure all relationships are failing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure all of us feel like, damn, we ain't doing
Everybody getting to that wit's end.
Pause.
Everybody getting to that wit's end.
Everybody's paused, bro, because we had a vision of 2020. We saw 2020 like, damn.
2020 was supposed to be that year.
I saw a lot of us tweet, yo, 2020 is supposed to be that year.
It's 2020, first of all. That's a good number, 2020.
Right.
Then you have, it's like a new decade. You're going
Right.
into a new decade. It's a new beginning. Summer's supposed to be lit.
Right.
And now everybody is forced to be in this confined space. It's only natural as humans for you to get to your wits end with somebody, right? So like you say, back to them relationships, whether it be intimate, family, friendship, it don't matter. Like, you get to that point where it's like, damn, I need my space now. I need to get the F out of here.
But now it's like I'm having too much of my own space now, bro. Like, I can't go out like I want. You know what I'm saying? I come home from work. My work is our recruit, so I'm on the phone all day. So I don't feel like talking when I get home. And that affected my relationships where I was like, yo, I don't feel like talking to you right now because I'm talking all damn day. And it's hard to articulate that because then it feels like I'm shunning you away.
Right.
That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? I just have a social media. I feel like we all got social media where it's like, yo,
on it.
I don't want to talk, bro. Because all you going to ask me, how was your day?
All you've been doing was talking.
My day was all right. Yeah, what I'm saying? Like, my day was cool, bro.
Same thing. My job is to talk to, I help adolescents. Help them with their mental health issues. A lot of them dealing with behavioral health, anxiety, depression, bipolar, and that plus COVID has been, they at what's in more so than what we are. So I'm really talking to them day in, day out. I'm like you say, I'm not trying to talk.
Right.
But however, I'm sure we're not the only ones going through this. That's the point of this podcast.
At all. So you know what I'm saying? I feel my end goal with this podcast is to grow as a man. Be articulate with my thoughts, my vision.
I want to learn.
Learn from one another.
Yes.
Learn from, like, when we start posting out our videos. Learn from the listeners, like, yo, this is what I'm going through the same thing, blase.
And this helped me.
You know what I'm saying? And this helped me. You know what I'm saying? We're all going through the same. That is my goal. Different religions. I want to bring, because eventually we're going to bring on different guests. Different visions. We're going to bring in different races, different sexualities, different religions. I want to see your struggle, because I'm sure we're not all different. Everything's going on in the world right now.
It's trying to divide us. It's dividing us.
It's division.
It's dividing us.
So I feel like if we open up a path where we can just bring on people, or we can just talk about different issues that are going on, it's going to do some good. You know what I'm saying? If I walk away from this podcast doing some good, just an inkling, I'll be successful.
If I walk away from this podcast learning something, it don't even matter what it is. If I learn something, I'm better for it.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm at with it. So let me ask you this, right? So like we done talked about how COVID has been affecting us,
right?
And how is it affecting relationships? I kind of want to get into that now.
Okay.
The juiciness.
Yeah, sir.
So talking about your relationships and stuff like that. So like as a man, like man to man, how have some of your relationships kind of affected you and made you who you are today?
So that's a great question. So I was only, like, bro, y'all know me, bro. I was only on one serious relationship. I was in one in high school, but then I was in one, I'm saying, throughout college. And that woman really blessed me with everything I am today. Like, she made me realize and look back at me like, yo, you really wasn't nothing. I really wasn't nothing without her and the lessons she taught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, our first date was in a church. And so she opened my eyes to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I thank her to this day. You feel what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that she had to be a part of my journey to grow up as a man because, like I said, like, I didn't have that lesson.
So do you feel like you met her too early on?
Not too early on, bro, but it's like I wish I had the ground and the fundamentals before I met her, because I didn't have that vision. I didn't grow up in a happy home.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have that standard.
You ain't see it.
I didn't have that standard, so I didn't have anything to go off of. You feel what I'm saying? I had music, the rap videos, sports, and all. And I had, I had life,
social media,
to teach me how to teach a woman.
and what do we hear?
What do we hear all day,
bro?
What do we hear all day in these rap songs, bro? How to get women, how to get multiple women, how to treat her like this, how to be a player like that. Ain't nothing talk about be a faithful man, do right. I mean, I know the fundamentals. Don't ever hit a woman. Don't call out her name. I did well by that. I know how to open doors. I make sure she's on the left-hand side of the street, away from the street.
Right.
I know that fundamentals. But as far as, like, the deep end, like, emotionally, be there emotionally for your partner. Don't shut down, communication-wise. celebrate things. Like, just be happy. Not a lot of girls want a lot. Like, we see you on social media, buy her this Gucci bag, buy her this Chanel, da 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 da.
So where you feel like, everything you're saying, where you feel like shit went wrong? Like, how you...
Well, mine is a special case.
From you, like, I'm just saying, like, in your growth, like, at what point was it like, all right, maybe this not the way I need to move.
Well,
maybe this not the direction I need to be moving in right now.
Not the direction, man. So I was in a long distance. You know what I'm saying? So my situation was really different to the majority. Right. You know what I'm saying? I went to school in Virginia. She went to school in Upper New Jersey. So that's an 8-hour trip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that alone takes an ample amount of maturity. You feel what I'm saying? And I started dating her when I was, 18?
It does, bro.
And I'm 25. You feel what I'm saying? So that just acquired a lot more maturity, bro, that I did not have in the tank. There was no way I was going to have that if I didn't come from a solid home. And I didn't have an old head was be like, nah, bro, this is how you move. Not like that.
Yeah, you ain't have no OG.
I didn't have no OG to tell me, like, yo, multiple women ain't that. Because a lot of women out here, bro, they don't have that back for you. They don't. Like, I'm at the point where a lot of women don't care if you had a good day or not. They just text you that for conversation. How many girls can you really say text you? They really care about if you ate today, you know what I'm saying? If you had a good day. What do you learn in school? Like, have that deep conversation. How are you spiritually? A lot of women don't ask you. How was the last girl to ask you how are you spiritually?
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever been asked that.
No, bro. You see what I'm saying? So when I realized I need to change my ways is when she parted ways with me, because then I realized, all right, I don't have that same stability. Now I'm alone. So now I'm alone. How do I move? I didn't know how to move alone because she was always that crutch. You know what I'm saying? She was always that crutch for me.
You never had that space.
I never had that space,
to really
bro.
get to know yourself.
I was with her all through college, and now that I'm here in the real world, I'm in corporate America. You know what I'm saying? I'm making good money. I got my own now. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now emotionally, I gotta come home to myself, and now I have to meditate, and now I really pray. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thank her for that. You know what I'm saying? I thank her for showing me the way so that I can have a guideline.
So you feel like so to be clear, like you rather much so you feel like everything went how it was supposed to go. Like you learned from what you need to learn from. You took that, and now you're saying that it's making you a better person.
Oh, I'm 1,000% a different person because she showed me what it is, and now that I can build off of that, and I know the things that a woman should be treated. I know a way to treat a woman more clearly, and I know how to go about it. We live in a different world than our fathers and our grandfathers. You know what I'm saying? We have this social media aspect now that we have to deal with. And I had this conversation with my old heads like, yo, like, it's different nowadays, man. Like,
what you mean different?
Different matters, like, so social media, right? Not a lot of women care about this, but yes, they do. So when you gotta post, bro. You gotta post, bro.
What you mean post?
About your relationship. You gotta post it here and there, bro. That's
you have to post
mandatory thing.
That's not mandatory.
Yes, it is, bro. And yes, I'm telling you, bro. A lot of women will gonna say, you don't gotta post it, but reassurance is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Reassurance, the one way to do reassurance in our generation is posting, bro.
But okay. So
you can do all that golly shit behind the camera and all that. Like if you ain't posting, bro, it ain't real.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a Fendi fact.
See, but I feel like the person who think that this shit that we got going on, this relationship that we got going on, not real unless it's posted, they probably too young-minded for me. I'm not even looking in that direction right now.
That's a fact, and that's
because if you get gratification out of social media, then you probably not. Because personally, bro, I look at social media like, okay, this is a platform in which I can interact with people. Right. This is a platform in which I can market myself. Right. This is a platform in all those aspects. I'm not looking like, oh, if I don't post what I made last week on my social media account, then people going out here think I'm broke. Right. Oh, if I don't post my shorty out here, people going to be out here thinking I'm single. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
And that's you. And I hope, but
that's you though.
But look, it is me. But I'm looking for somebody who is like-minded. I'm not looking for nobody who gonna think, oh, social media, this is if you don't post me, it ain't real.
No, like, it's not. It's not that it ain't real.
Cause look, bro, 9 times out of 10,
reassurance
bro. 9 times
aspect,
out of 10, though, bro. When you post your shorty on social media, that's gonna make other Johns be like,
right,
what she got going over there?
Right.
And now they in your DMs. So it's like it's a slippery slope.
They're gonna be on your DMs regardless. If you a man that's getting to it and you a man about your business, they're gonna be in your DMs regardless. I'm just saying, right? I can only talk personally. me being at a long distance.
Right.
For those brothers that are listening that are in a long distance, those sisters that are in a long distance.
First relationship, I was in Wisconsin.
Reassurance is, and she taught me this. Reassurance is so important because you want to feel that. You want to feel love out in the open. Mm-hmm. If you can't go on dates like I could, like I didn't have that opportunity where I can just pull up on her 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes away. I had to drive 2 hours or 3 plus. So I had to do that. So the only way for me to really show it was to post on the social media. My social media gets enough attention where I'll be all right if I post it here and there. Mm. I wasn't doing that because honestly, if I'm gonna be 100% honest on our podcast, I wanted that sense of, all right, I'm single on the social media. I wanted that attention, right?
I mean, I get it. You a young buck,
but
in school,
but the women not gonna get it.
A lot of women around you.
A lot of women not gonna get it because they're not gonna. Well, damn. What did you want to be a hoe out here? No,
but
I didn't want to be a hoe out here.
There's other ways to reassure other than social media.
No, there is. But I'm just saying.
But that's my whole point. If there is, then why do I need to reassure you through social media?
Because that's the generation
if there's other ways
we're in.
in which you can be reassured, you can reassure somebody. Yo, for instance, right? Every joint I'm rapping with, or that I did rap with in the past, they haven't met mom.
Right.
If I let you meet my mom, I feel like that's a real reassurance. But I feel like that's a girl. If a girl's like, oh, I met his mom, girl. Guess what?
Facts.
Guess what? I met his mom.
But listen though,
that's reassuring.
That is. No, and I agree with you 1,000%. But if you popping on the grams, like you said, you in a frat, you play sports. You know what I'm saying? You're known out here. Women want to be like, all right, that's my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They want a man that's desirable.
That. Yeah, but they want that at a certain extent. You feel what I'm saying? I know for a fact, and I understand, and I didn't get it when I was in one. I get it now because I understand. It's a feeling when your man posts you or your shorty posts you. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling because, all right, at least people know. If they in his DMs, they know I'm around, though.
Ain't no feeling. It wasn't no feeling, bro.
It's a feeling, bro. It's a feeling.
No feeling,
it's
bro.
a feeling.
It's a feeling. I think that's dependent on the person, for real. For real.
So you wouldn't feel good if your shorty posts you?
Bro, the first time, all right, I'll tell you a story. The first time shorty posted me, this is the girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't know about it. She never hit me up like, yo, I'm about to throw this picture up. None of that.
Right.
Just threw the picture up. And for me, it was like, okay, like I'm on social media, like, but it was already understood. Like for the people that was in my close circle and her close circle already knew, like, oh yeah, they together. So like everybody else, I got 20,000, or I'm not 20,000, 2,000 plus followers.
Right.
This is Instagram only.
Right.
I don't know all of them. So like, my close circle knew, and that's all that really mattered to me. So when somebody like, yo, I didn't know you was such and such. Oh yeah, I was.
Right.
Yeah. My fault, bro. You probably see us at the next function.
Right.
That's the type of person I am, and I feel like that's the type of person she was, and that's why she ain't feel the need to be like, yo, I'm about to reassure you on my social media.
But you didn't have a long distance jump.
No, not that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Not that one.
You didn't have one. So like I said, I can only speak from personal experience. All I had was a long distance relationship. Before her, I didn't have I can't count anything else.
So you telling me that you didn't make her feel reassured? No other way other than social media?
I feel like I did. Because
she didn't feel that way?
There's no way because we're at a long distance, and I understand that aspect where she was coming from. Because if I'm at school, you know what I'm saying, she's at school, and we hours and hours apart.
Right.
All we got is phone call conversations. That's all people know, and that's behind closed doors.
That's all y'all was doing.
So if I'm not posting her, how the hell is somebody else gonna know?
So do you feel like y'all grew tired of each other? If that's all y'all was doing, phone calls,
I wouldn't say grow tired.
Do you feel like you can grow tired of somebody?
You can grow tired if the romance dies.
See, cause that was my experience. Like when you say you ain't had long distance, the first relationship, you remember, high school into freshman year of college.
Right.
I was in Wisconsin.
Right.
Our girl went to LaSalle. That's in Philly. That's a long ass way. Like the only way I'm seeing you seeing me is if we hop on a plane.
That's facts.
So it's like, it ain't no 8-hour drive either. This is, 14, 15-hour drive, 16-hour drive. So that was when I was able to, kind of go through those growing pains and realize, like you say, like you're better for it now. But I was able to experience that at 18, 19 versus whenever you did.
I was still going, like, listen, bro, I started dating her when I was 18. I'm 25.
But we grew tired of each other.
I don't think we grew tired. I think we grew tired of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we start at a distance and we still at a distance, and I wasn't doing my thing as a man to show you the reassurance, of course she's gonna grow tired of it because she was carrying it emotionally, and I wasn't, because I wanted that Instagram, I wanted that Twitter look like I'm single. You feel what I'm saying? But realistically, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And that's a motherfucker, because now I'm getting the attention that I want, but she ain't getting it because she's 1,000% loyal, and I'm the only one giving her attention. If I ain't giving you enough, obviously it looks like I'm in here 50%.
Right.
And that's 100% fact. And I didn't realize that until now, because now I'm alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can really dwell and think about what the fuck was really going on.
Yeah.
I was in such a trance and a daze when I was in that, because one, I had school.
Right.
I had that, I'm the noob on the yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm this and that. I'm the athlete, All-American, da-da-da-da. I had that image back then. Graduated, got a job.
And you realize none of that shit really matter.
That ain't fucking matter at all.
That don't matter at
because
all.
that's a facade.
It is.
It all matters on who has your back at the end.
But bro, it still boils down to the fact that, you know, like you had that, and it made you more appeasing. Right. It made you more desirable in the eyes of other young ladies.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like women, they want a man who's desirable, but when they get the man who's desirable, they not ready to deal with the shit that comes with it.
They don't know what it comes with it.
They not ready, because like it's like they don't really think that far. Like I was like this before. Like I was already desirable before I met you, right? And now that I've met you, am I supposed to change? And I feel like that go both ways.
Vice versa.
Like guys want a woman who's desirable. They get her. You know, she look good. She got thousands of followers. A lot of dudes in her DMs before you meet her.
Right.
You meet her now. She wifey.
Right.
You think all that's supposed to just go away?
Hell
now you mad.
See, the women. This is what I can give about women. Women, black women especially, women of color, are so much more stronger than men.
Oh, all right.
They can take 1,000% more than what we dish out.
That's a huge fact.
If they dished out a percentage, a fraction of the shit we dish out, we would fold. We
would be in our
fold. I'm telling you, what? I would fold.
you did
know
what?
I'm saying? You liking who pictures? You comment on what? You where?
No.
Did I see a Azul bottle in your Insta story? Yeah, all right. Yeah,
who bought that junk?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, man, I know you ain't spending $120 on that bottle. Yeah, all right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I give women out there 1,000%. However, men, you gotta tighten up. Y'all gotta tighten up, because y'all are not ready to deal. Y'all want a bad junk so bad.
They not ready to deal.
But you not ready to deal with what you get when you get her. You feel what I'm saying? You don't understand that she was bad before you got her, and she gonna still be bad.
But
tighten up.
It's your job as the man to be like, look, you my girl, I'm your man, and this how we moving.
Right.
And we gonna move like this collectively.
Right.
And it's gonna go both ways.
But a lot of men, what you just said is taking the lead.
What you mean?
A lot of men don't know how to take the lead, bro.
For real?
Like you just said, well, this is what we gonna do, A to B. A lot of men don't know that. A lot of men gonna hit you up like, yeah, I'm ready to go out. I'm trying to see you.
Right.
And a shorty gonna be like, all right, what you trying to do?
Right.
I don't know. What you trying to do?
That comes with growth, though.
That comes with, come on, have some sense, bro. And I had to learn that through
that's what I'm saying.
Trials and tribulations.
Like whenever you went out with a John, I'm sure you done hit a John with, oh, yo, you trying to chill tonight?
Right.
You have. I have.
Right.
I feel like we all have, you know? Right. But at the end of the day, like, you learn from that.
Right.
You learn where that gets you.
You learn from that.
And you learn the outcome of it.
You learn from that.
You either gonna get the yes or you gonna get the no. If you get the yes, you probably gonna go over there, you're gonna chill.
Right.
One thing gonna lead to another, you gonna end up doing what you do, she gonna end up doing what she do, and then y'all gonna go separate ways. But if you looking to build, you ain't gonna even come that way. You ain't gonna come with the
when you come with certain standards and you come with a certain mentality.
I had to explain to John this. Like this is, I told her, I'm like, yo, I saw you out with your friend. Y'all look great.
Right.
Is your friend single?
Right.
This is the girl, because the friend wasn't around. I seen the girl in person. She like, yeah, she's single. Just hit her up on Instagram. Slide her DMs.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't want to get it wrong. I mean, she kind of nice. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So she like, nah, just do it. Like, it's fine. Like, she'll be okay with it. So I went back. I'm thinking about it. I end up sliding in DM. I see the friend, the girl who I approached the first time. A few weeks later, yo, slide her my number. I don't feel comfortable sliding the DMs.
Right.
Nah, I don't. You just gonna have to wait till she come around. And I respected it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll wait.
Standards.
So yeah, like, you know, I wanted to come correct. I ain't want to slide in the DMs and give that impression. And I feel like that comes with growth. Like, I've slid in DMs before.
Right.
I know I have.
Right.
But I learned from it.
Yeah, you learn from, bro. Listen, as men, bro, we have to learn. We have to go through it, man. We don't have, like women, I gotta talk to y'all real quick. We don't have that blueprint. Y'all want to date somebody that got it all together. That's why y'all go through older men, and I get it. However, if you want to build with a man, you really want to get to a relationship that's worthwhile, you got to go through bullshit. And every relationship you get in is going to have bullshit. There's not going to be a relationship, shorties, that you get in that's going to be perfect and it ain't going to have no bullshit. Not saying that your man going to cheat, because all men don't cheat. Let's get that out of there. But
first of all, black men don't cheat.
Right.
How about
all
that?
men, noobs don't cheat. All men
that too.
do not have that bullshit, because a lot of men did grow up in a healthy household that have that stability, that have that mom and dad to tell them what's up, and have that example every day. Mm-hmm. The men that don't, such as myself, we have to learn through trials and tribulations. And if you're that woman for me, you gonna go through that with me. Not saying you have to deal with all types of bullshit, because you don't, because there's 1,000 fish, there's millions and billions of fish out there in the sea. You don't have to deal with it. But if you see some potential in your man, don't throw him in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Go through it with him, build it, and if he's too far gone, fuck it. Yeah. Bye. If you see some shit in him that's like, yo, I can build with this man. He ain't out here on the streets. He ain't been in jail, prison. Mm-hmm. He's not abusive, emotionally, physically, because that goes for both. You know what I'm saying? Build with him. Build that man up. Don't leave these men out here on the streets. Because if you leave him, and if he's your only leg, if you're his only leg, he's gonna be lost. He's gonna feel like people gave up on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact.
But bro, that's in the same breath though. That goes both ways.
No, and vice versa to the fellas. That goes both ways. Cause fellas, I gotta talk to y'all for a second, cause we feel like it's a lot of double standards we hit women with. I was had a good conversation with my man. We went to the gym. We had a conversation after the gym. We were talking about body counts, right?
Childish.
And he was like,
y'all childish.
I don't ask because I don't want to know. Because whatever you got going on in your past, I don't care. It's right. But he was like, yo, I'm adamant, man. If Shorty got more than 6, I can't do it.
How old?
I didn't ask him, but he said if he's 25, I guess around his age. Bro. He said I can't deal with it if she has 6. You know what I'm saying? And I hit him with one of mine, what I can't deal with. I can't deal with a shorty that was dealing with one of my friends.
That's a fact.
That's what I can't deal with. Now the body count, because that's hypocritical, because 6.
Here's the thing though.
6 though, bro. When was the last time you had 6?
But here's the thing though. Let's say she had 10, 20.
Right.
It don't matter.
Right.
Let's say you find a girl who was down for you. You mean? You got issues with you, she got issues with her, but she willing to deal with you, you willing to deal with her, y'all gonna get through it. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Why should that even matter? Like,
why should what matter? Body count?
Yeah. Like why? Or
all right now.
Or look.
Because I have a limit.
Look. In that same breath.
I have a limit.
Because people do it. It's a whole big friend group, 20 people. You mean, you friends with Bull, he friends with you. Y'all mess with the same John. I know you saying that, you won't do that. Right. But if you found the one, and that happened to be the one, you don't think you could look past that?
No.
Damn.
Because I just have something, it's something in me, bro. We all have something in us. I don't want you to know what I got going on. I don't want you, you probably won't. My friends probably won't. But I don't want you to be able to say, well, I know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's probably childish of me, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
I was just about to say that because people going to grow.
Fuck it. I don't care.
The same joint he had, not the same joint you going to have 10 years down the line.
And that's 100% facts, and I have to agree with you, bro. I recognize my childish way. But I know for a fact there's enough women in this world, beautiful, intelligent, smart women that have shit going on where I don't have to deal with that if I don't want to.
So let me ask you this then. In order for you to build, in order for you to, because that's what we trying to get to. We trying to get to the husband status. Now you got the white picket fence with the 2 kids outside and the dog in the front porch, and you sitting on your tea and you grown man. In order for you to get to that point, what qualities you need in a woman to really be like, let me see, let me minimize this pool I got and see which ones I can.
So what I look for is security. My mother was very good at supplying security for me emotionally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very true that as men, we look for the same stability and qualities that our mothers have. Especially if we were raised by our mothers or our grandmothers.
I see
you know
that.
what I'm saying? If we have women figures, we look for those same figures. Same as women. Y'all look for the same figures that your father provided. So I look for stability. I look for, are you there for me emotionally? Because as a man, I think my goals for my family is to provide and protect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to do that for you. I want to see if you accept that. You accept me. You allow me to be the man that I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of women nowadays, which is fine, it's not for me. You don't allow men to be a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't allow a man to provide for you and protect you. There's a lot of independence out here because of what's going on, how the world is.
It's a lot changing.
There's a lot changing. But I just feel like as a man, I want to be able to provide for my woman and protect her.
I feel that.
And teach her. You know what I'm saying? And are you allowing me to do that for you? You know what I'm saying? Are you allowing the reciprocation of my intelligence?
What if she allowed to do it for you? I feel like a lot of men don't allow the counterpart to do that for them.
What? Provide?
To provide, protect.
I don't need her to provide. I provide.
Okay. Let's say shit go south.
Let's
say you fuck around, lose your job.
Okay.
Or even, not even lose your job. You had to take a lesser of a role. Now you're not able to provide financially the ways and emotionally the ways because you messed up financially and everything else.
So life is a partnership.
Right, exactly. So now is the time for her to take over. A lot of men in that same breath don't allow the woman to do that.
And I agree, 100%. I would do everything in my power as a man to get back to where I was at.
Of course.
So if she has to pick up the slack, then so be it. I wouldn't expect my wife to be a stay-at-home wife. Because honestly, our generation, I don't think one woman wants to be a stay-at-home wife. If you do, you do. Whatever. If my wife is having my children, obviously you're staying at home. And I'll provide for you. I'll take care of you, rub your feet, bring you your cravings, whatever. I'll do all that. But I'm sure the woman that I marry and lay down with is not going to be a stay-at-home wife. She's going to want her own. And that's what I look for in a woman. Someone that wants her own at the end of the day, but allows me to be the man that I want to be.
Right.
Because I won't feel like a man if I'm not providing and protecting. So if I'm not that man that can take care of my children and my wife, I don't feel like I'm a man. I feel like I'm a boy.
So on that opposite end of the spectrum, right? Mm-hmm. If you saying security is the golden,
right?
What would be the ultimate no-go? This is a no-go for me. I ain't messing with you if you got this going on. I ain't messing with you if you look like this. Like, no.
I ain't messing with you if you feel like.
What's your ultimate turnoff, essentially?
Ultimate turnoff. My ultimate turnoff is bad hygiene. That's my ultimate turnoff. I mean, honestly,
I get that.
That's my bad turnoff. But if you're talking about personality-wise or something like that,
I just meant like as far as like moving into like taking serious to build
steps.
with.
Like,
I mean, I ain't talking about on the first date. Because first date, you could tell. Shorty got bad hygiene.
So if we're talking about later down the line, if I can't be myself, bro, if I can't bust a joke, if we can't vibe, if you don't get my jokes, like, and you know what I'm saying? When you chilling with somebody and they get serious when you say something.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
I hate that. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. If I made a fucked up joke, correct me. But don't be like
here he go joking again.
Here he go. Like, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, just vibe with me. But we're talking about life partnership.
Right.
I should have already vetted that out. But if we're talking about what I won't deal with, bro, I just won't deal with that. Just not be able to be myself.
That's a huge
not be able to be myself.
I feel like a lot of people out here, bro, they be feeling the need to switch up for the person that they trying to get. They see a nice young woman who looks good to them, and they think, I think she like this type of person, or I gotta do this to attract her this way.
Right.
Whereas like if you feel a need to do that, that probably ain't the real one for you. I mean,
if you feel like you have to switch
more power
up
to you for you to go ahead and shoot that shot.
But a real woman should switch you up a little bit. She should take you from that man boy stage to a man.
Yeah,
that's what your partnership should do.
I'm talking about like in order to like get her attention.
Sometimes you do have to elevate to get that woman you want.
I feel like with the way you were saying it, it was like over time we gonna grow and she gonna change me. I'm gonna have to switch up Because if not, I'm gonna get left.
I'm gonna have to elevate.
I'm talking about the dude who coming into it like,
oh, not being himself.
Yeah, right. I gotta change up because she a bad Jones, so I gotta have on the lubes and the Balenciagas and the Burberry and the you know
There's a lot of boys. I ain't gonna call you no man. There's a lot of boys that go out here try to drop their wad in Saks Fifth. They try to go and do all this, and you know you can't pay your rent or you can't pay your car no because you just bought those
people like that. Period.
Bro.
It ain't even
be yourself. If that woman don't accept you for who you are, how you come, bro, chill. That's a bird. You know what I'm saying? That's a bird. We don't feed birds food. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool out. You know what I'm saying? Go for what you got going on. There's a lot of men that shoot higher than what they are.
Yeah.
Chill. Vice versa with the women too.
I ain't gonna tell them to chill. Cause
I'm gonna tell them to chill. Cause somebody gotta tell them to chill. Somebody gotta tell them to chill.
Aim hard, bro. Shoot your shot. All shooters gonna shoot.
Yeah, just cause you a shooter don't mean you got a shot.
It don't.
Just cause you a shooter don't mean you got a shot.
But you gonna miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Just cause you a shooter don't mean you got a shot.
Bro, shoot that shot.
Relax.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of disrespectful ass things. And let's talk about this.
Hey, Shaq done hit a couple threes.
Let's talk about
before,
this
bro.
though. Let's talk about this though.
Let's talk about it. What's up?
Men, come correct when you try to bag a woman, man.
What you mean bag?
Come correct when you try to get a woman's number. You try to get you got her attention. Come correct. You don't gotta grab her when you in the club. You don't gotta walk by and grab her waist.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta buy 1,000 drinks to get her to talk to you, bro. Relax. If that woman not trying to talk to you, then she not trying to talk to you. I understand applying the pressure, but applying the pressure means you already got the rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got the rock yet, so you don't gotta apply that pressure, bro. You making women feel uncomfortable. A lot of women that I've spoken to as friends were like, yo, these men out here won't stop. And I feel, and women feel threatened when men keep trying to talk to them and get their number because they feel like they have to at this point because they feel like if I don't give him his number, he gonna do something to me. There's plenty of stories out in the world right now where women get assaulted because y'all niggas can't take no. Yeah. Take no, motherfucker. Like, bro, like you ain't that.
You saw the video of the bull? He like turned around. I think he hit a girl with like a skateboard or something.
No. It was a stop. One of them caution signs.
It don't even matter.
He hit her upside the head with a caution sign because she said no. You nut ass nigga.
He's a nut.
Beat you the fuck up. That was my sister's son.
He's a
nut. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas take no for an answer. And y'all boys that have these little kickbacks in college or whatever, and y'all keep getting too touchy feely on these women that are obviously too intoxicated.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
And what's up with y'all friends not correcting y'all niggas, man?
Bro, the Me Too.
There's so many niggas not correcting these niggas, bro. If my man was at a party and he was touching on a joint that was obviously too intoxicated, I'm correcting it.
Correcting him.
What's up with y'all? How y'all raised up?
I feel like a lot of I want to be very clear on this.
Mm-hmm.
The people around them gotta check them. If you see that happening, you have to check that.
It's your responsibility.
It's your responsibility to check that because 9 times out of 10. That man who was approaching that girl who's intoxicated, he's probably also intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what don't get talked about. Like I feel like it's a gray area with that, and I don't really like that because I feel like we gotta eliminate this gray area. It gotta be black white.
Yeah.
So
y'all niggas are not correcting y'all friends.
In terms of the Me Too thing, bro, it's like. It's a lot coming out.
Yeah.
It's a lot coming out. It's like almost like a trend almost, which is scary to an extent. And it's like I don't like it because I feel like it's such a it's like almost like I feel kind of like how Black Lives Matter is probably touched on. It's touchy. Mm-hmm. People talk about it, but they don't really get into it. And in that same breath, I feel like that's something that we need to provide on this platform. We got to eliminate that gray area. Because the guy drunk, the girl drunk, no one says yes to anything.
Right.
So technically,
it's
rape.
When she's drunk, it's no.
Right? It has to be.
Flat out. I don't know if y'all hearing me. Everybody's watching. When she is drunk, it's no.
But bro,
let
me ask you this though. How many times you done had sex drunk?
It was mutual. There was an understanding.
Bro, no. It ain't no understanding. It has to be a clear-cut oral yes.
I'm not picking up a shorty.
It's an understanding.
I'm not picking up a shorty from a club, taking her home when she's drunk. I've never done that. I don't do that.
That wasn't the question. That wasn't picking it up.
I had sex drunk?
Yes, countless.
If me and
be
my
honest.
Girl are drunk,
countless,
then
bro.
Yeah, I'm having sex. Yeah.
I ain't talking about your girl. This is a random jump. You done met out. Y'all both got drunk. Y'all went back. How many? That's happened, bro. That happens. That's a normal thing. You just said
bro.
if you come in correct in the
But
club
next
and
morning,
you shooting your shot.
But the next morning, did she feel uncomfortable? No. Did she feel like she was taking advantage of?
But that's the gray area that
That's
I'm
not
talking
the gray
about, because
area,
a woman
bro.
could wake up and be like, "What the fuck did I do?
No.
Oh, this nigga raped me." Right or wrong?
Because that was a wrong. The nigga knew he was wrong.
Bro, no. What I'm
The
saying
nigga knew
is
he was wrong,
the
bro.
mutual understanding that you just said. It was a mutual understanding. A lot of people have that mutual You just said that. Why you looking at me like that?
Yes.
You said that.
Yes.
Okay, so if it was a mutual understanding and you wake up the next morning talking about what the fuck did I do because you was drunk.
I've never woke up and said, "What the fuck did I do?"
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this is the woman in
And
the
the
situation.
girl that I'm next to never walked up and said, "What the fuck did I do?"
Probably not in your particular case, but this happens, is what I'm saying.
And I agree with
and
that.
that's the gray area that we need to talk about. Because a lot of times out of 10, bro, it is a gray area. Now, I ain't gonna say 9 times. I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, because that's OD. I feel like a lot of niggas out here do need to get checked. A lot of niggas out here need to be checking their mans. And a lot of people just need to be chilling if you drunk anyway.
I just
You
feel
gonna
like,
make
bro,
bad
on
mistakes.
top of what you just said, I just feel like the friend group, if you're going to a club, right, 9 times out of 10, a woman that's going to the club, she at least went with 2 or 3 other people, right?
Right.
That's fair, right? Or not bigger. The man, they probably went with 2 or 3 other people.
Right.
I feel like those 2 or 3 other people at least need to check a situation. Like if me and you was to the club,
Right.
and I seen you was on a jump, I'd just be like, all right. I my situation, I had my fun, but I map your situation out as well. If you was like, yo, gay, I'm on her. I check your situation, bro. You good? Are you good to drive? Are you good? You want me to help you with the Uber? You know what I'm saying? I'm checking the shorty out. I'm introducing myself, making sure she's cool. Because me and you are genuinely friends.
Right.
And we understand the situation that we could get in as black men. Or as men, period.
Right.
As women, period.
Just, yeah, man to man.
A lot of
period.
niggas and women are not doing that.
They're not.
They're so into the club scene,
They're not.
and they're so oblivious to what the fuck is going on.
'Cause they trying
You're not
to
checking
theirs.
on your friend, making sure she or he is cool. You just letting shit rot, and the next day when you see some shit happen, or the same night when shorty comes up to you or bruh comes up to you and says something is left, you also gotta take accountability because you wasn't looking too. Y'all went to the same club the same night
Yes.
with the same goal.
Yeah.
When you go to the club, 9 times out of 10, like you said, you going to catch somebody else. You trying to go meet somebody
I
else.
ain't say that. You said that.
No, you said 9
I ain't
times.
say that.
So what are you going to the club for?
Bro, for me personally, bro, I'm not shooting my shot in the club. I'm not looking to meet nobody in the club.
Where are you going to meet the people at? Not saying you had to meet somebody at the club. but
Yeah,
I mean,
there's other
that's-
social settings in
yeah,
which
there's
I can
other
meet
social
somebody.
settings, but-
I'm not really, I'm going there to have fun.
So if you see somebody you like at the club, you're going to shoot though.
If I see somebody that I like there, I'm gonna entertain. I'll go have a conversation, but I feel like you make out better that way. At least personally. Like if I meet a girl in the club, we vibing, we talking, she look good, I look good, she like me, I like her. I feel like you approaching that in the club is probably not the time or place, to be honest, because I feel like
it's a time and place to get a number.
I feel like in that light, bro,
You
I
get
feel
a
like
number.
if you get the number in the club, I feel like it leaves like a certain impression, bro.
Nah, bro.
You don't
If
think
got a
so?
Number,
Not get the number, but
get a
like,
number,
but
just cool.
if you shooting that shot and you like really like you shooting, I feel like nah, bro. It's probably a better time and place to do that.
it's definitely a better time and place, but I think you're a safe place to get a number in a club.
And for me,
if you're pressing to go home
for
with the
me-
girl, then yeah, bro, it's probably a better chance
for me,
somewhere
bro,
else.
I'm not. I really don't want to meet you in that light, cause 9 times out of 10, you're gonna you're going to the club. You're gonna be dressed up. You're gonna be out there. You're probably like looking to be appeasing for other people. I don't want to see. I want to see what you look like. I want to see how you really talk. I want to see how you really think. I want to see.
So you're saying people give different vibes in the club?
For sure. You see it all the time. People be out there throwing money that they don't really need to be throwing. You got 2 Henny bottles in your hand when you don't even really drink. You got on
Well, that's
the
circumstantial.
red bottoms that you done
That's
got
circumstantial,
for
bro.
Christmas 2
Because some
summers
niggas,
ago.
some
Bro,
people can handle that though. Some people
some
can
people
move
can,
like
but
that.
a lot of people, bro, they get in the club and they act the fool. They act completely person that they not
right.
in real
And
life.
but you might not see that girl again.
You might not see her again, but I feel like if you have that conversation and y'all really vibing on that time, I'm
Get a
gonna
number.
wake up the next morning and she gonna find my Instagram. It's happened.
All right.
It's
But
happened.
that's-
Ain't you talking about?
She ain't got.
Bro,
That's
it's
not.
happened,
That's
bro.
not. It may have happened, bro. I'm not saying it hasn't, but I'm just saying if you really see a girl, not saying let's take out the jump where you so fucked up.
Right.
You can get her number if you're not that fucked up and tripping on yourself, and get her number and then move on.
You could.
You don't gotta stay on her. You don't gotta make it uncomfortable. get her number. All right, shorty, you know, enjoy your night, be safe.
Right.
And
no,
I'll hit
you
you
right.
up the next
you
day.
definitely right.
Or the safer bet nowadays, just get the number. I mean, get the Instagram. I'm sorry. Get the Instagram.
Get the gram.
All right, yo. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna holler at you.
I like that. I like that approach better.
That's my approach. My approach, not saying I do this all the fucking time. I definitely don't. I don't go to the fucking club no more. If I see some junk,
Cat.
it's the gram.
That's cat.
That's cat. It's the gram. It's the gram. Get the gram. All right, you be safe. I'll at you. See what you really looking like next day. You feel
We
me?
ain't gonna see what you really looking like on the gram.
No.
Shout out. No, wait. No, this going to the dudes. You get her gram in the club and you think, oh yeah, she don't, bro. You know how the filters work. Stop doing that. Don't fall victim. Don't fall victim to the catfish, man.
The catfish.
These bro, they getting smart with it. They do the little leg trick. Make they thigh look bigger, stand on the toes, and, bro. Don't fall for it. The club is not it. She gonna wear the tight little short dress.
How about this? I gotta touch on this, man.
All right, go ahead.
I gotta touch on this. Y'all niggas is weird, man. Cause
How you gonna start off?
No, y'all niggas is weird because you just brought something to my head.
How you just gonna start off,
y'all
bro? I gotta touch on this.
Y'all niggas is weird, man. Because I know I went to Hampton University. At Hampton University, there's 16-to-1 ratio of women to men.
Oh my.
So I have a lot of women friends that I can generally hit up like, yo, that's my man. That's my partner.
Right.
A lot of these women that have talked to me have told me, y'all niggas are talking to yourselves in these fucking DMs. Stop it.
Oh.
If she didn't respond to the first, second, third, shut the fuck up. Man, don't be sending the flames. Don't be sending the motherfucking hard eyes or the eyes.
You talking about replying to a story, or you talking about replying in the DMs?
If there's a fucking line of you, stop.
It stopped.
Just relax,
It stopped.
my man. Because
Bro,
you
I'm
gonna
not
end up
gonna
in
lie.
the group. You gonna end up in the group chat. You gonna end up in the motherfucking.
What if she bet? Cause like personally,
ain't no what if, bro. Stop.
It is a what if.
Stop.
Cause I'm about to tell you the what if right now.
Shit.
Cause I fell victim to it.
Oh my god.
Bro, she was famous. This is a famous IG model. I can't send the hard eyes on her story time after time.
No.
You tripping? Why not?
Cause you doing that for your fucking self.
And
Oh my god.
that's the only exception, bro.
Looking crazy,
If
bro.
this a girl that you see in your school, at your workplace, or in your everyday life, you gotta chill. Cause she definitely, you in the group chat for sure.
You in the group chat.
You in the group chat. Believe
Y'all
that.
niggas just take a breather, man. There's
Man.
plenty more out there, man.
Oh man.
Just chill out. Chill the hell out. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. We about to get out of here. We've been here for a long enough time.
We've been here for a
You know what I'm
minute.
saying? We're gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this vid, and y'all gonna laugh.
I mean, it
what I'm
was
saying?
it was some funny, but it was some real though. It was some real though.
It's real though. Cause I'm tired.
You
I'm sick and
tired?
tired because you ruining it for everybody else that got a shot. Now they not responding to the DMs because you fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just all you weird ass niggas. And honestly, it's a lot of y'all niggas with a lot of followers and the blue checks.
Bro,
because y'all think y'all got
generation.
more clout than us other niggas.
It's the generation.
And you ain't that. This ain't that. Money don't impress a lot of women, bro.
Young bulls.
Just because you got that bullshit on,
Y'all
don't
need
mean you
an
can
OG
get
in
the
your
coochie,
life.
man.
They
Just
need an
'cause-
OG in their life. If they had somebody to school them to the game, bro, this is a young
I feel
mentality,
that.
bro.
I feel that.
School him to the game. You mean get in contact with your old heads.
I feel
Get
that.
a mentor. Go get a counselor, somebody who you could talk to who's older and you could provide some light on your situation.
Go to fucking church, motherfucker.
That too.
Praise the
God.
Lord. If you don't got God in your life, you ain't living right.
For sure. That happiness. That's what I
If you
started
ain't
off
got
with.
God in your life, you ain't living right, nigga.
That's how you get happy.
But I mean, listen, we about to get up out of here. Man, it's Sunday's Kickback, episode 2.
Episode 2.
I don't know we gonna name this joint yet.
Yo, no, next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next
we drop.
Sunday, you gonna see that?
Next Sunday you gonna see
Following
episode
Sunday.
1.
After that, and the following Sunday
I
after that,
appreciate
we
everybody
at
that was on IG Live with me, man.
We out.
Listen, you hear me? We out though. All right now.